Well, hello there guys, welcome back to Flashpoint Campaigns. It's been a while since we've done this particular Let's Play, and I definitely want those of you that have not seen the other episodes to check them out. So I'm going to put a link down below. I think it's very important that you go and look at that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to move hastily with this unit. I've already set orders for quite a lot of our other units, but I think that this is good. We're going to try and start an attack towards the town with just a few units, and the reason being, I'm only trying to get a few kills. The thing is, right now, we're actually in a possible situation where we could wipe out the enemy just through casualties. They've actually reached a critical point where if we keep on hitting them, we keep on striking them, they're going to have to just give up because they don't have enough men to basically control the cities. That's the first thing. The second thing is, of course, the fact that the morale of their own men is going to be completely depleted. So we've already set our artillery. We've done everything we can. All we can do is hope for the best, hope that our men can hold out against this Russian attack, and let's see what happens, guys. We're going to go ahead. We're going to end the turn, or start the turn, I should say, and hope for the best. Here we go. Alright, Russians, of course, still on the move. As you can see, they've totally taken Bucholsk, but Bucholsk at this point is a smoldering ruin. Only the southwestern part of the city has actually remained standing. The rest is in a terrible state. And as you can see here, our men are firing away at the enemy. It is difficult to fire at the enemy while they're in the forest. We're on the highway, basically open territory, but right there, one of our units in the woods just killed a T-80. That's the kind of fighting we need to see if we want to win this battle. They've already taken most of the victory points, so I think in terms of VCs, they win. So the only way to beat them, as far as I can tell, is either take those VCs back, which I doubt we can do, or kill a whole lot of these Soviet troops. So we're going to keep on attacking here. I hope our tanks do well. Come on, get a better shot than that. And even our APCs in Hohenstedt are fighting back against the enemy tanks, the enemy APCs. The problem is they just have so many T-80s. I think had this just been enemy armored personnel carriers, or in their case BTRs, we would have done a lot better. Now there's an ATGM launch. Damn it, it's from the enemy, and it hit one of our units. One of our Bradleys is down in the city. We're going to have a lot of wounded men in the city, and I'm sure the Soviets are going to be taking prisoners. We just got a nice ATGM launch, so our infantry is still fighting back. Killed one T-80, but we lost another Bradley. Still, when the odds are infantry against tanks, I'll take it any day, you know, or I'll take a kill any day, I should say. It's obviously not a good situation, but if you get one kill out of that, not bad. I mean, it could be worse. So we're going to keep on firing here. What I'm really worried about is the northwestern part of the map, where our men are actually encircled. And there's some more artillery. And actually, I hate to admit, that's our artillery. That's auto arty. I sent some of them, but a few of them I went ahead and allowed them to pick their own targets. And that's enemy artillery that just struck that unit. Here's some more enemy artillery in Steinbach. Man, they are just trying to destroy the city. At this point, there's no reason to keep shooting the city. We're out of it. The Soviets, I think, maybe, are just taking it out on the civilian population. At this point, you know, there's no point. Now, there we go. We just got another hit on that tank in the north, guys. So, 2 T-80s. Oh, beautiful. We're starting to knock them down left and right. And like I said, each one of these vehicles we take out is one step closer to a possible victory. Another T-80 down. If we could destroy that whole squad of T-80s, I think it's going to be incredible. Unfortunately, just lost a cavalry scout and another Bradley. The fighting is fierce, as always. Of course, we've had even fiercer battles during this campaign before. There's another 2 T-80s. We are just dropping these enemy tanks like it's nothing. And at this point, I'm almost tempted to take our tanks and start heading towards Bucholsk, or heading towards Hohenstedt to try and hit that tank army that's just taken it. I'm really not sure which is a better idea, actually. Here we go. Come on, boys. There's another shot. We got another one, guys. Another T-80, maybe 2. 2 T-80s killed. They advanced on us, and our M1A1s absolutely squared them away immediately. That Abrams spot them, and I think we just killed the whole squad. Look at that, guys. Another T-80 killed in the north. We definitely got to do something. At least maybe move towards that 700 point location. But there's got to be some way here that we can come out on top. So let's hope that's the case. See, some of our infantry is running away. In fact, they're so terrified they're running towards enemy lines. I can't say I blame them, but obviously they should be a little more careful. So right now, there's some light rain, but our max visibility is still 2 kilometers. It's still pretty good. I'm not really too worried about the rain, and besides, we're actually trying to remain unseen for the most part. We want to get the hits. Now, here we go. That was a good shot by the enemy, firing on the highway, and this is one of the main highways in this area, of course, and they actually managed to kill an Abrams with some artillery, which is quite a feat. You know, usually when our Abrams get hit by arty fire, they don't blow up. They manage to stick around. Unfortunately, this one definitely got destroyed, and they fired again at another group of Abrams. Luckily, they survived, but of course, they're really trying to destabilize these highways, the A1, etc. The A1 is a major highway, and if they knock it out, it's going to make it a lot more difficult for us to move through here, but it might also make it more difficult for actually them to move through here if they do win this battle. So maybe it's a blessing in disguise. They're going to need some Soviet engineers or prison labor to fix that particular problem. Alright, enemies getting emergency resupply, and there we go. Heavy rain. Now max visibility is only 500 meters. That's bad. So that's heavy rain is going to make the situation a lot more complicated. We can barely see anything, not even a kilometer really. So I think the only fighting that's going to be going on is going to be in the city of Bucholsk here, which is already completely destroyed. So there we go, guys. We're going to go ahead and continue here, and let's see. I think what I'm going to do, start moving my infantry deliberately into Holstedt. At least they'll be able to, you know, have a location to set up in, etc. Yes. Hold. Hold. I think we can use the rest soon, but I'm also going to take this tank unit, and actually you can see he's already moving towards that position, so we already know what we want. Now I'm going to go ahead and order a barrage of neutralizing fire on the enemy near Bucholsk, but actually we need to get a better view here so that we can actually see the whole map. There we go. So I'm going to try to fire neutralizing fire on these tank units. There we go, 2. That's pretty good, I think. And we'll do the same with this artillery unit. So once again, neutralizing fire on the tanks. 1, 2, 3. Why not? Just for good measure. If our infantry can keep them here for a while, I think this is going to work out pretty well. But again, it's a big if. We need our infantry to hold out for a little bit longer if they want to actually make this work. So, okay, let's see what's going to happen here. We can go ahead and grab this tank division, and I think we can select the stack. We can move hastily towards this victory point and even down towards the Ville. I think it's important, and actually this is not a Ville, this is a city. Keep that in mind. Bucholsk is a major city, so obviously Bucholsk getting hit like this, it's going to cause a lot of issues worldwide. This is definitely a war at this point. It's not just a border conflict. It's not just a skirmish. I mean, we are without a doubt at war with the Soviet Union, and at this point, as NATO, we've got to decide what to do. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying the series. I'm really enjoying making it. I want to put the playlist down below for those of you that are new to this series. It's obviously quite complex. A lot goes into it. So make sure to check that out and check out our other episodes. For those of you that like us, make sure to hit the like button, and I'll try to get the next series up a lot sooner. Sorry for the delay, and I think we're going to be back on track from now on. So thank you for watching, guys. I'm trying to look around the map to see if there's really anything else I can do, but I don't think there is. I kind of want to see if I can get this infantry unit to move back to the city, but I doubt they're going to follow our orders, and besides, the time limitation is going to make it very hard as well. But it's not like we haven't done a good job against the Russians here. In fact, let's just call them the Soviets, because really, this is the Soviet Union. It never became Russia in this particular alternative history scenario. And there we go. Just take a look at that. Now, we've also got a lot of our dead in the city, a lot of our destroyed vehicles, but I think we definitely made it hard for them. We didn't just let them waltz in. We actually made them work for this advance. I mean, just look at this hill over here. So many kills, so many dead enemy infantry units, and if we can just keep that up, I think we can possibly get a victory. I know it's unlikely, but it's still a possibility. Thanks, guys. Take care. Have an awesome day.